Over shoes boot combat. Must fit over boots. Cold weather boots. I live on a island that's always hot. It never gets cold.
Did they say anything during the briefing?
I don't even know if we get that issue.
Did they say anything during the briefing?
So RCA is low on stock. Benning isn't going to issue us it. So Lightning Academy is trying to work with the command and CIF to try to solve that issue.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Every morning should start with a cup of coffee. I'm a big fan of Black Rifle, in case you didn't know. No, I'm not sponsored. Good morning and aloha, you guys. Welcome back. Wonderful morning, school day. I gotta get Alex packed and ready. Today's gonna be a very busy day for John and I. A lot going on. John this morning is already off, but later today he's got the briefing for Surt school, the pre-ranger course that's happening on island for us. And that actually starts in just a couple days. So we're pretty much scrambling to get all the last minute stuff done and out of the way. But while he's off doing that, I'm gonna actually go on a hike with Haley. But no dogs today, leaving the dogs, they get to stay. I'm so sorry about that, but hiking around here can be a little dangerous. Like every couple of days I hear of someone who's died on the trail. Experienced hikers, you name it, they've been doing this for years and they die here. So bringing the dogs, that might pull me off a cliff. I think I'm just gonna stick with Haley. So we're gonna have fun. I gotta get Alex and Haley all dressed, ready to go. We gotta rock this. And then later today, we're gonna get an update from John on what's happening with his Ranger School packet and what we've learned from the briefing today, which should be a lot. And so I'll keep you guys posted. And I promise also that this channel isn't just going to be about getting ready for Ranger School. It's mostly about a family channel, but this is part of the family. John's career is a family thing. And I think there's going to be some military families out there that will understand what I'm talking about. This is not just John's career. This is the whole family's career. This is a lifestyle. Oh my God. So this is what Waimea Valley used to look like. You've got the actual valley of the river. Wasn't much of a beach. They've kind of made it more into a beach right now. But when it rains a lot, the river flows. And this is where we are up here on the historic temple that overlooks the Waimea Valley and Waimea Beach. Look at that. Look beautiful, kid? Oh, it's cool. That was a short hike. It was kind of like a little putt around, but it was cool to see the historic site, kind of check things out. We gotta head back. I just got a phone call from John.
I wanted to stay there.
I know, Haley wanted to stay there and just ride around. I just got a phone call from John, so I'm laughing because it's our own fault. But John has been told that because the Army is coming up on the fiscal end of year, they may not have the budget to buy the plane ticket for him to go to Ranger School. And they have told us that we should put it onto our government travel card, or be prepared to put it onto our government travel card. And While we don't have a government travel card. So John is going to have to, John is right now scrambling to find a government computer to do the government travel card. And that's our own fault because we learned the hard way when we PCSed out here because we didn't have the government travel card and we had to put everything on our own credit cards. And that really, really hurt. I have never been so financially stressed, so broke. You know, we were still waiting on TLA to kick in. And I mean, even now, COLA and our BAS has not yet switched over from single in barracks to married and on island. It's been 4 months still. So John is going to get that done so that I don't have to stress. But either way, you guys, where there's a will, there's a way. And John and I have always been able to figure things out. And I'm sure that we are going to be able to put our heads together and come up with a plan on how we can make sure that we're prepared for Ranger School in all aspects that it requires. Not just the physical, not just the mental, but, you know, the financial of getting there to getting all the gear and paperwork. That there's a lot of little details that seem to be coming up, and you can't always predict all of them, but we're certainly going to overcome them.
Okay, so just got back from day 0 at Surt, kind of pre-Ranger School, just to get a briefing on what's coming down the line, what's gonna happen. They kind of looked over our Ranger School packets to make sure we got everything we needed. The guys that were missing stuff, to just signatures or whatever it may be, we are able to have a chance to square that away before day 1. But we had the packing list that we got from the actual Ranger, like Benning site, but from the briefing, apparently there's a brand new packing list that we had been given. That now I got to go through that packing list to see if there's anything added and if I need to get it, which is not a big deal. But all the CIF gear that we are taking to Surt is what we're also taking to Ranger School. So whereas because I am from Oconus, Hawaii stationed, I would get CIF issued stuff there at their CIF and use the gear there, turn it in at the end of the school. But now we're having to take our CIF issued gear. So we'll see how that goes.
All right, so what happened?
Lightning Academy got with Benning, and Benning sent them this.
Okay.
So
are we
in a nutshell, now I have to take all of my issued CIF gear over there.
Because they're not going to issue it?
Right. And like we're in Hawaii, we don't even, I don't even know if we get issued some of this stuff.
Like what kind of stuff are we talking about?
There's, where's it? Over shoes boot combat. Must fit over boots. Cold weather boots. I live on a island that's always hot. It never gets cold.
Did they say anything during the briefing?
I don't even know if we get that issued.
Did they say anything during the briefing?
So our CIF is low on stock. Benning isn't going to issue us it. So Lightning Academy is trying to work with the command and CIF to try to solve that issue. Like, I don't think it's one of those things where they can head up Benning and be like, hey, you know, there's no way for us to get it. And they're not going to just come around and probably be like, Oh yeah, don't worry about it. We understand you can't get it. Like, I don't think that's the case. I think we have to have it.
Oh shit. Well, I'm really happy we got that Ranger pack from Ready Packs. Otherwise, we would have been.
Yeah, actually.
We would have been screwed.
Yeah.
We would have been screwed. So, and again, like, I know you guys are probably thinking, like, just deal with it. We're just sharing the journey with you guys. This is real life, and we are dealing. Come hell or high water, we're gonna get John through Ranger School. It's just a matter of when, because we need to get all the gear. And, you know, I have faith in, you know, the Surt instructors that are here on the island. They're going to help figure out how we're gonna get this gear.
If there's one school in the Army that I believe everybody wants us to get through, it's Ranger School. Because Ranger School is a leader's course, and that's what everybody needs, is a good leader. The
new red list.
items on what used to be here is now this. And this is the all items below critical items that will be grounds for dismissal.
All right, well, let's start
from
there.
the course missing. So I'm going to put all of this right here.
All right, cupcakes are in. I feel like I have been mom of the year all in one day. John is still over there working away.
Well, I'm about to try these out on Monday.
What are those?
These are jungle boots.
Jungle boots.
But I got these specifically because Florida phases jungle. These are designed
They don't look like they need
so
to be broken
they
in.
drain out of here.
Yes.
So realistically, you can't even step in puddles or else the water will go in.
Get your sock.
But if you're in a environment like Florida phase or swimming pool, these hopefully are the ones for it.
I think we're gonna end the video here tonight. It's been a long day, but I think I feel better now than when we started earlier. I was a little panicked about everything, but you know, like the last 13 years, we've made a plan. We've kind of come up with how we're gonna make this work. John's gone through the list. There's only a few things that we need to scrounge up and get, and we should be ready. So if all goes well, because sometimes shit happens, if all goes well, John is going to be going to Surt in 5 days, right? 5 days. So we're gonna round this up. So yeah, next video, you guys, we'll kind of share the details of our plan on how we're gonna make all this happen and work, and
Maybe show the full spread.
yeah, we'll show the full packing list. Either way, stay tuned. We'll keep you guys posted. You guys have a good night. If you enjoyed this fiasco of a video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. We'll see you guys later. Alright, make sure you put that back in the fridge.
I didn't actually spell about a fight.